So yeah, this is a transmog person. Haha, I appreciate the healthy appetite, but Captain Whiskey insists on rationing what we have. So we can't get free food here anymore. Let's talk to him. Thank you for having taken mercy on us. This place, it's amazing. What happened to you and Julius? I was a companion in Burwich, down at the Lusty Mare near the docks. Don't give me that look. It was a respected establishment. I'm sure it was. Frankly, working there saved my life. You can always count on a few eager men to defend a helpless gal. No idea if any of them survived the attack. I wasn't about to check. But worked Burwich behind me as fast as I could. Of course, that was a dumb move. Then mile out of Burwich, I got myself cornered by a band of Grobels. It was Julius that saved me that time. To be honest, I took advantage of that man. Put myself before him that night and clung on to him since for survival. But he's been good to me, and I wanted right by him. The roadside scheme was my idea. Swindling a few honest souls so we could survive was nothing I was proud of. But the alternative was going to the bandits. Julius is no harm criminal, and I don't want to imagine what they do to women. Our chance meeting with you was the best thing that happened to us in months. Thank you again. You can earn an honest living here. Just do your share. And to be fair, if Julius isn't a hardened criminal, I wouldn't want to imagine what they'll do to him either. Also, as much as people seem to tap dance around this, one thing I do like to acknowledge every once in a while is rape is frequently used against men. I remember seeing an article. While the Guardian isn't the most respectable of sources, given the topic, I am willing to take their word on this. They were talking about basically wars going on in, I think it was Africa, frequently men being raped, and the lack of services there for them. There was one team helping them out, but for the people suffering, the guys suffering worse, they weren't able to help them. They were apparently sending them off to another team, but the story from to a bigger organization. But from the smaller groups, they were claiming that the organization was turning them back because they claimed to help all, but they only helped women. Again, this is only allegations. The bigger organization said that's not true when approached for a comment. Of course, if they really were only helping women and claiming they helped everyone, would they really come out and say it? Of course, if they really were helping everyone, wouldn't they also say that? So, it's hard to know without staging your own investigation, you know? But anyway. It's free. Anyway, rape is frequently used against men. People just don't talk about it. It's not acknowledged for one reason or another. Some don't realize it's a possibility, while others define rape so men aren't victims of it. I know currently that's the law in England. A woman cannot legally rape a man. I think that's been law since 2003. I don't see that changing. Didn't one of the MPs over there laugh at the idea of broaching, male suicide and whatnot? Yeah, I don't see that changing anytime soon. A lot of places use definitions of rape that isolate men out of being rape victims. Especially so if the rapist is a woman. So, in the cases that they were talking about in the article, it was men raping them, but still, in either case, frequently they're, defined out and whatnot. Or just, discounted in one way or another. An atrocity is an atrocity, no matter who did it or who it's done to. Stabbing is a stabbing is a stabbing. A raping is a raping is a raping. It's wrong to discount people because you know, they happen to be the wrong sex, or their victimizer, the criminal, happened to be the wrong sex. You know? It's exceedingly wrong, and hopefully people will cop the fuck onto that. You can only hope. We've made great leaps and bounds in some regards, but in others yet, we are still quite poor. Still, we must applaud the leaps forward, but we can't get complacent about it. Anyway, I'm getting political here, but I'm just... They broached that topic there, they implied it. I'm just outright saying it, and referencing the other point, because I was seeing the article flash before my eyes. So, yeah. And they were describing the condition the men were in the article. And the idea of these guys, like, the person had so much experience helping these guys, they could detect them just, well, like, they were actually able of, you know, just like how the guys would sit, how the guys would hold themselves, even, I think they were mentioning a smell, even. Like, that's just how badly, you know, injured they were from it. How bad the guys were, like, that the person could just tell from that's what had happened to them, and they're being turned away, allegedly at least. I don't want to believe that's true, because that's horrible. But again, on some level, I wouldn't be surprised. Just clown world, you know. Oh, that's grimdark. It's fitting, ain't it? Fits with the Batman conversation from earlier on. I really need to get back to Witcher. I stopped. I was basically medical issue of mine was acting up, and it was being really distracting. It's mostly gone now, but mostly calmed down. But I was getting obsessive, like I was approaching the end game of Witcher 3, and I have to enjoy it. It has to be perfect, and I was getting obsessive. So I put it off and started playing other things, and I haven't gone back to it since. Like 2-3 weeks ago. So, yeah. But anyway, I can't thank you enough. You spared me from a life of petty crime and extortion. I promise you, that's all behind us now. What happened to you and Helen? Nothing I'm proud of. Before Grim Dawn, I was just a homeless pickpocket, scrounging by with the few coins I stole from those more fortunate. Of course, that all changed when the world went down the slithole. I killed a man over some bread and supplies. Fled what was left of Burrowitch that same night. Met Helen in Whitemire. She was being harassed by some grobbles. There were many of them, so I got bold. Ended up spooking them off by igniting some swamp gas. Suddenly, 2 men in black walk in. Helen and I stuck together since. We started this hoax about a month ago when we realized there's no way we were going to sustain ourselves just wandering around the wilderness. Tricked some travelers with our little scheme and traded what we stole with others. Sure, it came down to guns sometimes, but it beat dealing with the bandits. Gotta tell you though, I'm glad we came to an understanding back in the Arkovian foothills. Don't think we'd stand a chance against you. Just do your share around here and you'll always have a home. I love that we're now speaking for the group. But, yeah, they wouldn't stand a chance against me. I'm warrior incarnate. But yeah, I'll stay the course with the divination for now. I might need to switch things out though. If, some of the stuff here might offer me, you know, some of the, like, see, this offers some red, and I do want to get this. And it offers some green. So I could, sorry, some blue. It requires green and blue, gives red and green. So basically, I could trim some of the other stuff down here that I'm not the biggest fan of, and just use that to, you know, to sustain itself and maybe something else. And, you know, start priming and optimizing it. You don't, like, say if I get it right, I might be able to cut out the rat. And does that up here give green? Okay, I would like that. Does that up here give what do you give? Oh, you're a shield thing. What? That in here is... never mind. But, yeah, basically I might be able to prim and prune it in such a way that I can optimize it. Like, I don't need to keep the rat. I can trade it out and use other ones later on in the tree to sustain stuff, so I get extra points without losing anything. But anyway. Now, here's this, and there's still the heroic chest back there. There's also plenty... There's also further to this, apparently. Okay, it leads back up to the Undercity. Okay, it leads to here. Huh, alright. Clearly didn't pay enough attention to here. Oh, okay, they just briefly flickered because the game got confused for a sec. Will be an Undercity exit. Okay, yeah, let's go this way because I need to go to the Steps of Torment next. Better chance I'm finding great loot on higher difficulties, but the difficulty is worse. Minova. Please, stay your weapon, mortal. I only ask you hear my plea. What is it you need? Many ages ago, my people made a grave mistake, and now we pay for our hubris, eternally bound to this land. But our children do not deserve the fate placed on them by our curse. My daughter, Lutra, now stalks the broken hills as a hideous harpy. She suffers from my sins in the body of a monster, bitter, twisted, having never known a mother's love. Please, mortal, find my daughter. Deliver a swift and merciful end to her eternal torment. If you do this for me, I'll gladly give my essence to strengthen yours. Fantastic! Sounds creepy as fuck and suspicious as hell, but sure. Oh, give me all your essence. Like, seriously, that's creepy. So very little of these are actually guarded. And let's actually head to the Warden's laboratory. Let's just get the bounty out of the way because it's kind of annoying me with its presence. Whoa! These are level 31? Okay, this place is actually gonna be profitable. It's just like last time I came through here, these didn't scale up to me. Or actually, no, I never came here a second. No. I don't know. Actually, can't remember. Don't know why I could interact with that. Well worth just slaughtering your way through here. Well worth. I was just gonna run, figuring that these would all be under level. Remember that being the case when I came through on the other character. But they did introduce the whole scaling system. So yeah, this is kind of worth it. I'm not actually gaining any rep off the materials. I'm gaining negative rep with materials, but that's it. not actually getting rep with the Black Legion. They're the anti-Ethereal faction. Even though it would make sense for everyone to hate the Ethereals. Suppose that would make the grind a bit too easy. Keep losing skeletons. Maybe I need to level them up a bit more. Whoa, did I just shock someone all the way through the wall? I might have. There's a spider nest here. Nice. I'll actually go to it. Especially now that that would actually be my level. Never did upgrade my weapon. Do I have an on me that would actually work with it? No, I put everything away. Oh good, I got the mage. I'm curious if the mage spells have changed around, because, you know, I'm still puzzled over that one purple barrage. It was just the enemies, but I'd upgraded skeletons just prior, so I was wondering if that skeletons had somehow changed. Seemingly new, unless they now have a really rare spell they can cast. Okay. With all these after gaining levels... ooh, nice. I can just come back and sort of my way doing bounties here will actually be more profitable than it was back in the day. Because, you know, I'll actually be getting rep as I'm killing my way through here, and XP. I also leveled there, as well as Twin Fangs. Thinking I'll level here, and boost this. Actually, level here, and a level here. Excuse me. Okay, keep going. When you miss, it's still put onto cooldown. Makes sense, but it's annoying. Nice. The lightning bounced a fair distance. Spiders like running at you. That's not nice. Oh, actually, I did come here. Good, 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 good. Unless it's just open now and I never actually went in. No, I was in here, I think. Still, the loot's back, so... Oh yeah, I remember being in here. I just saw it on the wiki, and I could not remember being here, so I was wondering. Still, plenty of loot here, so may as well go through it. Has a different opening point on the other side to what I remembered. Thought it went here. Actually, it still might. So mightn't. Ooh, I missed an exalted stash? Okay, it's great thing I came back here. These are a once-off deal. Junior Explorer. What does that mean? Open 10 one-shot chests. I thought I would have opened more than that. Apparently not. Okay, I'm recording. All is good. All is good. I'm just petrified that it's not. Granted skills, Earth Ward. 15% chance when hit. To embrace the protective essence of the Earth. Raising armor and regeneration. Uh, 15% chance when hit. 16-second skill recharge, 8-second duration. 39 health regenerated per second, and increases armor by 30%. I would also, since I already have the axe, will give 3 to Storm Surge. That's actually kind of tempting. It is a bit of a step down from what I have. It is. Completely. But it will give me 3 to Storm Surge. Which I actually don't have the ability to access yet. Alright. So yeah, I was right on its other exit point. Also, sadly, these beasts aren't giving me rep with the faction that actually wants them dead. That's Homestead. Reason Homestead wants beasts killed is beasts are threatening their farmland. Why they care why beasts on the other side of the world are dying, I don't know. Because you could go to the Forgotten Gods, expansion and kill beasts there, and Homestead would be ecstatic. As nonsensical as that is. You can also get a bounty with, at least this is giving me negative faction with the beasts, so it'll be easier to level up Homestead when I get there. Because, currently I have extra spawns. Get here, I get additional hero spawns, and, that kind of thing. Wait. No, I have everyone. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Hold on, let me take out my headset. Here's some. I keep paranoid it's music, but I doubt it. Not at 10 past midnight. Probably just murmuring that I'm having distinguishing. Murmured sounds like murmured music. Can do anyway. But yeah, I can't remember where I was going, but yeah, at least getting rep with negative rep here is at least something. It can, when you hit check marks, at least help with getting the rep with the actual factions, even afterwards. Like, you won't make up, you won't get the rep you should have gotten, but, if you are getting additional hero spawns, then it will be helpful there. and you know, additional normal spawns and all that. There also bounties. I was gonna say, it's I think I already said this, but you know, it's not as painful to level up to do bounties now because the enemies are on your level and will actually drop use, and so is the area, and will actually drop stuff useful to you. At least there are more on your level than they. Wait, what? I thought that was just a random move. Why is he talking? Oh, these are Dominators. Those are improved reanimators. Huh, I haven't seen those before. But yeah, bounties are less annoying to do because the enemies are actually on your level. They aren't just cannon fodder for you to hack through. While cannon fodder to hack through or run past is nice, them actually being on your level... Oh, actually, I think I remember what I was going to say now. It's not quite that. Them actually being on your level gives you scubbins. But remember that area I went to with the, you know, Blade of Catan and whatnot? They actually... some of Devil's Crossing ones do send you back there. There's two that sends you there. One for the guy at the end, the Blade himself, and then a different one for another hero there. So do this. Go to Devil's Crossing. As the game expands, you kind of have to do less grinding. Because, like, you're just going through the game, you're fighting Ethereals, you're fighting Catan, you're fighting Beasts, and you're gaining rep with the other factions. The more content there is for you to just campaign through, the less actual bounties you have to go grind through, unless you want to get this stuff earlier. That's kind of nice. I wonder if you keep... I hope you keep your rep between the difficulty modes, so you can just keep building on it that way. Oh, and you can see the Devil's Crossing shield there, and some of the items. Report it. You've returned triumphantly, a bounty fulfilled. Your assistance is valuable, 800 iron, minus 50 ethereal rep, an extra 150 Devil's Crossing rep, and 5,000 XP. It's nice that you're getting negative rep with the ethereals, because like when you're doing all the like bonus 1,000 Devil's Crossing rep, you're not getting actually a negative rep with the other factions. It's pure positive. Though to be fair, negative rep with those factions are positive in actuality. Take a look at the bounty. Just reward with some of our salvage material. That's the lower tier stuff. Igor the Brawler was a brutal man with more muscle than brains back before the Grim Dawn. Now rumor is that he accepted Cronley's Aether Crystals to become even stronger. If such a beast of a man ever decides to attack Devil's Crossing, he could cause serious harm. Anyone that tracks down the Brawler in Cronley's hideout and puts him down will be justly rewarded some of our salvage material. Go to the hideout and tear the place apart. Sure. And actually, exit the main menu. Yes. There is a reason for that. Christ, I'm only 11 levels lower than my other guy. And I'm not quite halfway through this. I think I might be a little shy of it. But yeah, there's a reason for that. It's resetting all of the mooks in Cronley's hideout. So I can get 2 more TNT. And killing these will actually get me rep with Devil's Crossing. Ooh. They're all a little higher level than me. Also, Some of the gear they're dropping is like 20s, some of it's 30s. It's a little scattershot. And still, it's better than... nice. Still, it's better than... ooh, this is moneybags. Still, it's better than Path of Exile. So Path of Exile is worse at that. Dynamite! I'll be having to head back sometime soon because I got plenty of loot out when I was doing the other bounty, and I got plenty of loot here. Okay, didn't go down to the other area, clearing there out. Might bite me in the ass, might not. Hopefully not. I know I missed out on a bit of rap, but I don't got infinite patience for this. It's backtreading. And this is kind of shit you do while listening to music and not fully paying attention. Watching someone else's Let's Play, or listening to it more so. This isn't stuff... Ooh. Oh. This is something I didn't get before. Maybe you can go and get stuff when you're on certain bounties. I thought the brawler was out in a pit. But anyway. I was wondering if this was... They said he was in the hideout, but in actuality he's off in the pit, and this is a thing to tell us. That's where I was getting at. Okay, he's called the Bruiser here, but then he's the Brawler over here. I guess he got a title upgrade with the crystals. I wonder if these are here because he spawned? Because I'm on the bounty or what? Never noticed that before, but I never did that many bounties previously. You saw the bounties Adam and the thing. That's like the most bounties, like I've taken few before that. And yeah, that's like the majority of the bounties I've ever had on that character. And I haven't done any of those. The boss says, yeah, I've made my point. It was just simply that, you know, maybe this is a note to say that the bounty was wrong and he's actually somewhere else. Because I swear the guy outside in the pit was called, you know, the Bruiser or whatever. But anyway, boss says I done good when I smashed them rover skulls for hiding their food. Says I'm next in line to join him and his brothers in the new dawn. Seen what those boys can do with them green crystals in their flesh. They could tear a man in half like a loaf of bread. But I heard them screaming too when Cronley put the crystals in. Sounded worse than the last time he got his hands on a rover woman. But a little pain's not about to turn me into some knife-stabbing wimp. You stab knives? What? Nobody's gonna outmuscle the Bruiser around here. So, he's filling the dumb brute archetype. It works better when you're insulting people's intelligence when you don't trip over your words. Got some skeletons. I think the melee ones are having most difficulty. They don't have the most health. They have a fourth of what I have. Thereabouts.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Alright, L. Devil's Crossing. But yeah, killing my way through these gives me Devil's Crossing rep. To be honest, you wouldn't really even need to do many of these. New dungeon and quest. Fantastic. I'm really curious as to what the new dungeon is. Never knew you unlocked dungeons with these. Ooh, I can look at these now. Okay. You've got potential. Ooh, you're very good. Don't have the extra XP, but that's fine. You've extra physique. You've a little less base health, but you've the physique bonus, so that's good. You also have increased all damage, a bit more increased physical, more increased vitality. Not that I know if I do much vitality damage. Yeah, you're a shoo-in. No. You have extra offensive ability, defensive ability, extra health regen by 10%, the extra XP, a percent more, so 4%, 5% extra armor, and then the 48% acid resistance, very tempting. You have 25 extra physical damage, 26 extra internal trauma damage, 10 physical, 10 physique, 4% physique, 5% spirit, 10% energy regen, worthless, 4 experience gained. Okay. Slight increase to damage, bit of an increase to health. Increase the defensive ability, knock down to offensive. Yeah, oh, that's the roiling blood, so ignore that completely. Alright. This would lower damage. That's hard to resist. I would have nearly 50% resistance to it. What's this like though? Oof. Okay, how do you compare? Slightly worse. You know what? No, I'm going for the resistance. My issue right now is not damage potential. My damage is solid. My issue is me fucking dying. So yeah, that's where I am. So you. No. Whoa. I was not expecting that to give me more physique. Lose a bit of damage. Lose a bit of offensive, but gain a bit of defensive. I do have to take into account the 3 8s there. And the reason I'm losing damage is because of the spirit. You know what? I think I could make that change. Though I might be changing again with the later on stuff. Bonus to poison damage, bonus to vitality, spirit, offensive ability. That is tempting. But there is that weak nerf to armor. And I'm having to worry about that as well. I need to focus on the defensive side of my character now. The offense is solid. Defense, not so much. But yeah, I think at this stage I could probably take on my Witchblade and win. You know, if I could. The only issue would be offensive, defensive. You know, the higher your you know, if they have a higher defensive ability to your offense, then you're going to be missing more than you otherwise would. And, you know, that's not a good thing. It doesn't matter how much damage potential you have if you're missing, you know, almost half your hits, you know? I know it can't go below 60%, but you get my point. You know, it's almost half your hits, you know? So, it's a bit rough. And it's not too great if they're also twacking you quite reliably. Minimum chance to be hit is 60%. Yeah, it goes both ways. you can't be like only 50% likely to hit an enemy, nor can you only be 50% likely to be hit. At best, or at worst, either way, is 60%. No, I can't justify that. It'll take off a huge chunk of health and resistances. Same. No. 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 Could be tempting. Only 2% chance? In the blink of an eye, hundreds of phantasmal blades encircle you at lethal speeds, cutting down adjacent foes. Cool, but only 2% chance. Yeah, I'm sticking with this. Oh, definitely. That's got the 3% defense ability. I was focusing on the primary stats, but no, it's... No, that's different. I'm curious. Yeah, it is a reduction damage. It does give me some resistances, though. Better piercing resistance. That's tempting. I'll stick with what I have. Okay, that's tempting. Will give me inherent chaos damage. So I miss out on the acid and the acid bonus. Not the worst. Lose out on a bit of cunning and spirit, but I'll gain a little under double offensive ability, and I'll gain some defensive. And I would lose some resistances. You know what? I'm fine with that. Wait, what? Gained a defensive, but actually lost on the offensive. That cunning was worth more than I thought. Huh. Actually, no, that was the roiling blood. That was all. Okay, definitely will be switching out to this, I imagine. Or that. Okay, that's tempting. Do I even do vitality damage? Yeah, I do, 19. Not really enough to justify that. The extra offensive is nice, but no. That's like the same thing. Lose some physique, physical damage, constitution, attack speed, and physical resistance for 59 offensive ability, some armor, and defensive ability. Get rid of it. Okay. Get rid of it. Yeah, I'm happy with what I have. So, yeah, get rid of these. Buy back the last one. I need to break that down. Christ, I'm getting a lot of potions. Falling behind on spirit, but that is pulling my damage down, but sure, fine. They keep flashing green again, but I don't actually have any new from them. Do I have ancient armor plating now? It's like a trim on the shell. It's like, it looks like the shell. No, I'm one off, it seems. Gives inherent acid and poison. Well, inherent poison damage. Oh, actually gives inherent boat. I'm kind of inclined to this. Then again. Ooh, that would be nice. West steel. Fine west whetstone. Sharpens even the sharpest of edges, increasing the damage that penetrates enemy armor. Increases armor piercing by 16%? Christ. Need to get more of that. Do I have much pierce damage? 12 to 36. You know what, fuck it. It's yet another buff. Ooh, also, these are available. So dual wielding shields, dual wielding ranged weapons, melee dual wielding, and sword and board. Then there's this endless hunger, which is not a thing. It's an aesthetic choice that I'm a fan of. Breath of Death sounds cool though. I don't have the Ancient Heart thing though. Need to get to level 35, then I can start wearing some of this gear. But is none of it even good for me? That looks nice, yeah. That's a bit. Yeah, that's probably good for me too. But though it is retaliation damage, and that's not great for me. Don't have really any retaliation stuff. These aren't for my classes. like I said, I'm nice. But like I said, anyway, it actually is well worthwhile for me to even be killing these, even if I won't be getting rep with like Homestead, because it will scale up the beast's hatred of me, make getting me more hero spawns that will make beasts hate me more. Well, it will make beasts hate me more, but it will help with leveling up the homestead when I get there. Though, let's be fair here, I'm a fair way off getting up to this. 5,102. When I get homestead bounties, I'll be able to just start more directly getting negative beast rep, but not till then. I really hope they keep like hitting an expansion out like once a year, once every 2. That'll be nice. Just keep like really expand this game. I could come back to it once every 2 years and, you know, have a chunk more content to do. The only issue will be is if they, you know, keep adding new classes in. I would want to keep, you know, restarting for them. But I wouldn't see me being too into that. Right now, I'm pretty happy with this character. Like I said, if we ended up with a Paladin class, I would be tempted in making a Paladin Necromancer. It would depend on Paladin, though, because I would need it to be a Paladin to be two-hander friendly. Then I'll basically remake this character with Durnan. Well, Durnan here. I'll remake him, but with Paladin instead of Shaman. Have some like internal healing abilities and you know, combined off a strike or something. Or maybe not. Just, I don't know, have some like self-healing. And oh no, wrong thing. Where is the brawler? But yeah, have him some eternal some healing abilities. If you got a minion, that'll be great. But not, you know, just be two-hander friendly, and yeah, that'd be fantastic. Like, say if I was just like listing out what I would love and, you know, whatnot, then yeah, minion of some sort, two-hander friendly, or two-hander focused, maybe more so. So yeah, minion, two-hander focused, and summon. That'll be nice. It might be down there. I'll finish here, then I'll find out. Okay, this place is burly. Okay, I'm actually able to stand here and tank him. To a certain degree. Doing better than my minions, certainly. Not getting me. The gingerbread man. Yeah, that's a lot of constitution there. Nice. Need to try and get the extra abilities for my minions, my big guys. Make them a lot better. 801 XP and 75 extra rep with den. It's not actually too bad to get the extra Aether crystals. You know, like how I wasted some there. Back when I was humming and hawing about restarting. It's actually not too hard to get the more Aether crystals. Iron Fanged Mace. No actual level requirement on it. Don't know what those cages are about. Ah, there's Igor. Does he have a crown on him? Nice. Oh, not anymore. Heroic spoils. There we go. Beautiful. And yeah, let's just leave. And we'll go turn this in. I'll have a look at another bounty, but I'll just skim through, see if there's any nice. So, 125 Devil's Crossing rep, 50 negative rep to Cronley's gang. 5000 XP, and a serrated shell. It's a shield tank. A tough shell made all the more formidable by a series of razor-sharp spines. Reduced to shield recovery time, gives physical 34 physical retaliation, and plus 5 to all retaliation damage. Plus 5%. Very nice. Take a look at the bounty. Kazbarov believes that he may have a solution for the hero's ability to resurrect their dead. I'm not hopeful, but we have to take any chance we can get. Unfortunately, his experiment requires some tainted brain matter, and who manage to obtain this rare object form will be compensated with some of our scavenged materials. Didn't I get some of that? Except the bounty. Okay, I thought I got some like just there, but no, I got some previously. I have 4. I'll do it for 1. Pour it in. I got Aether Steel Bolts. Again, something I can't use. Augmented with the essence of ethereal monstrosities. Take a look at Bounty. Darius's coastal lieutenants are some of the most vicious and deadly men that escaped prison after Grim Dawn. For now, they seem content to remain in the 4 hills in Odorkova and the mines below. But they should should they ever lead an attack on Devil's Crossing, the casualties will be severe. This threat must be dealt with directly. A stash of armed bits weighs anyone who claims their lives. Next bounty. Okay, that's it. Oh no, wait. Here's one. Darius has performed. Darius Crowley has performed atrocious experiments upon his lackeys with the use of Aether crystals. These men now exhibit superhuman strength and speed, but at a terrible price. We cannot risk them ever setting foot in Devil's Crossing. Eliminate them. The prison is short on supplies, but we'll set aside some materials for anyone that deals with this threat. Kill 3 ascended outlaws. So can I still do that? I've pretty much slaughtered my way through them. Did like 3 spawn in for me? Is there any more on my way out? Okay, these are just normal ones. Kind of wish you could stack them. So you could have multiple bounties, you know? Would make it a lot easier to do. Probably a reason against doing it, I guess. We'll check through here a little. If there isn't any here, I guess I guess I'll have to log out and log back in and do it. Okay, yeah, it doesn't look like they're just going to spawn any infirmary around nice like that. So, we'll pop back. Leave. And back in we go. Might have done more bounties now than I did on my first character. Conley's? Oh yeah. I could specialize stuff. You know, it would minimize the amount I'm actually running back and forth. But then it will cut into my money. Because I am making a chunk of cash from these. And I feel bad if I'm not loot whoring right. It's nice to see this leveling up so much. It's around 5 of 25. It's stepping up bit by bit. It's a slow process. It's like gaining a percent, extra percent of, life steal per level. Like you do damage to an enemy. Hold on. And you get 30% back. Currently it's doing giving me 29 back. But next rank will be giving me yeah, current rank is giving me 29 back. Next rank will be giving me 30. Oh, nice. Dynamite! I do not apologize. Well, that's scrap. Me trying to make puns. Just remind me, there's this guy on DeviantArt, the Golden Way. He does a lot of comics. He hasn't put out in a while. Hopefully, it's just him being on hiatus, and he's planning on coming back and all that. I always get paranoid, like they're coming back, right? And whatnot. But yeah, he's done different comics of Walking Dead, The Last of Us, Life is Strange. He's done different comics, and it's centered around largely characters making puns. But like, it differs depending on the series. While there's puns or a large team in it, like his Life is Strange thing is he calls it Life is Deranged, because it's generally a comic of the main chick being Max. Is that her name? Or yeah, it's Max's main chick. Chloe's her blue-haired friend. Max being deranged, like it's really it's basically the premise of Life is Strange is, as far as I know, chick suddenly discovers she can turn back time. So basically in Life is Deranged, she realizes she can use this to kill everyone around her and just reset time, so she can do it again and again and again. And she just comes up with more and more inventive ways of doing it. Like in one case, she sets it up so like a bucket falls on a friend, just like killing her, or it falls on a girl, killing her, and she's like, "Well, I guess I can check this off my bucket list," and puns like that. Not all of them are her being brutalizing people. Some are though, and he's a running team of. The Crimson Chin from Fairy Odd Parents? Yeah, the characters almost get his chin when they start making puns. I'm not really sure on the whole chin thing, but it's funny. It's funny. So yeah. But yeah, it's the different ways. Ones go a different way about it. Like I was saying, like Life is Strange is like the main person's psychotic. While that was weird sounds. Are we sure we didn't just kill a ton of gerbils in a human suit? I think we did. While Clementine and Lee, they aren't nearly that bad. They're just largely it's been too long, I can't really remember. But yeah, the guy loves Lee too much to from the Walking Dead Telltale game to do anything like he does with Chloe. With Alex in it, Max in it. I can't remember quite how he does it, but it's been too long. I just mainly remember, him saying like, there's a line in Telltale game where he's like, "Oh, I'll fill that cup with bourbon if I could," and then he just making a whole comic of that. He like looks at everything, and it's just like, "I'll fill it with bourbon if I could, and keeps going. Just see Clementine in the treehouse thinking, "You know what? I won't tell him about the babysitter. I'll let him get eaten." The babysitter was a zombie, and she warns him in the game, but in this case, she's just gonna let him let it have him. Christ, they just got decimated. But yeah, it's each one is handled differently, so it's all funny. It meshes up with my sense of humor. So, it has to be the particular ascended ones. Destined, Heretic... Oop, ascended. Let's go this way. Let's just focus on getting the bounty done. But, yeah, check him out. Does good shit.
I can't carry it.
I don't care. Hurts me to say that, but I just don't care. Wasn't there a secret area over this way, or was that on a different one? I haven't run into money bags yet. Why keep going till I do? Then again, I might have missed them because I did skip a little bit. No, that was a different area. That was a different area. There we go.